Hi, I am Vanessa, and in this video, I am going to discuss the 7 basic principles underlying multigrade teaching. But before that, let us have first the introduction of this topic. It can be said a good multigrade school is both efficient and effective. When children in the school progress or move through the basic curriculum, the instructional strategies may be varied to adjust to the different ages, levels, and skills of the students and to the available resources, but the goals are the same. Children in the multigrade classroom must achieve knowledge and competence in all subject areas. Effective multigrade schools maximize an inquiry approach to learning and as much as possible link up classroom or school. Learning to daily life. In this way, children will really learn how to learn. Multigrade teaching is based on several basic principles about how children learn and how teachers can teach effectively to respond to their needs. First principle, each child is unique. No two children are alike. That is true. They may be of similar interests, needs, and characteristics, but still, they are different in many ways physically, emotionally, socially, and mentally. Example, in a class of 30 with different age levels, they will be reading at different speeds and comprehension levels. They may have different personalities. Some may be introverts, others may be extroverts, some may be fast, and some may be slow. They may also have different likes and dislikes, interests and needs. They will have different life experiences and feelings about themselves. For example, Alan is very weak in English, so the teacher needs to improve Alan's reading comprehension because he is not into, maybe he is not in love with reading, so the teacher needs to improve Alan's reading comprehension. About his experiences, maybe the parents didn't teach this child, so the teacher's guidance must be there. A multigrade teacher must be able to get to know and understand each of the children so she can prepare lessons that will respond and reflect their individual needs. She is responsible for planning the daily activities and keep tracking of how each child is able to learn. Second principle, children learn best from experience. Children learn from doing. Children in a multigrade class, like other children, learn best from their first-hand and concrete experience. They do this by exploring their environment through the use of all their senses as much as possible. So, what they see and hear surrounds them. They can learn everything from themselves, through exploring different things. Third principle, children can and do learn well from one another. Children learn well and better when they are together. While it is true that there are things that adults need to teach the children, there are more things that they learn better when they are in groups searching for answers to their questions. For example, children can learn to be a leader or a sportive follower only if they have opportunities to work with and try out these different roles as they work in a group project. When children work in a group or even in pairs, they learn to listen to others, to keep an open mind and consider other opinions instead of being limited to their own views. It is an important asset in a multigrade classroom also to have mixed age grouping. Children who already have the necessary skills will be better able to assist others who are only starting to learn. Children also learn the value of helping one another not just in learning process. They realize that there are others inside the classroom who can teach them other than the teacher. Principle number 4. The role of the teacher in a classroom involves setting up and managing a learning environment that is conducive to learning and teaching. Everything involved in the teaching learning process makes up the learning environment. It includes the curriculum, the instructional materials, the children and the teacher and the parents. 5. The implementation of the school curriculum must take into consideration the varied abilities, levels, and interests of a particular group. Learning competencies, budget of work, lesson plans provide the sense of direction. So this 3 provides the sense of direction for the teachers. The teacher has to adjust them to the needs and interests of the children and to their capabilities and learning styles to do it. It is up to the teacher to tailor the curriculum to the specific group of children that he or she is working with for the year. 6. The value of any educational program will be judged according to how well it is able to achieve the goals of the program, whether the children actually learn, what they are expected to learn, and how well they have learned. The way that the school and classroom is organized in order to achieve those goals makes a great difference. The advantages of grouping children of different ages within one classroom should be maximized to increase the chances of effective learning and enhance the quality of the classroom as a learning environment. 7. The advantages of being in a heterogeneous group. Like a multigrade class is that children who have certain strengths and weaknesses can be helped rather than be punished. For example, if Alan is weak in English, the teacher shouldn't punish Alan. Instead, help him how to love English subject and give him another way to learn English, like reading comprehension, giving him resources like reading text, and always check the child if he or she learned something to it, and their strengths built on rather than wasted. So instead of making or feel him that he never learned something, it's nothing if you punish the child, but let us help how to be able to fill up the gap on how to make the child learn something about the lesson or the topic. I think that would be the 7 basic principles underlying multigrade teaching. Next is activity. So here are the 5 following questions, and then that's all. Thank you.